Yo guys, what's going on? Christopher Lopez here at BeastBrotherhood.com, and in this video we're going to be covering the absolute 100% best exercise for weight loss. Now, I know what you're thinking. Nutrition comes first, and you're absolutely right, and you're probably thinking that you can lose body fat doing pretty much any sort of training, which is also true. So before we get into my favorite exercise, number one, nutrition, right? We've covered this in numerous other videos, but we're gonna hit it home in this one as well. Figure out a nutrition program that fits your lifestyle. Don't go the other way around. You don't wanna base your lifestyle off the nutrition program because it will not work. So take a real long, hard look at your life, what your schedule's like, how crazy it is, and figure out something that fits that, okay? And once you do that, the sky's the limit. Your nutrition program will be much easier to implement. Second thing, if you're on this channel, you probably like to lift weights. That's kind of what we talk about. We talk about bodybuilding and strength training, getting strong and jacked. So assuming that you're already doing that a few days a week, you know, you're solid on that, maybe cut your breaks down a little bit while you lift. All right, so once you have those two things in place, now we get into the good stuff, the actual exercise that I personally love. Now, you may argue this, I don't really care, but this is my take on what is the best exercise for fat loss. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why I feel that way. So, with the exception of all-out sprints, right? And sometimes we don't have the place to sprint, you know, unless we live on a dead-end street or we have a track by us. Sprinting on grass is really not a good place to sprint. So, with the exception of sprinting, this is my favorite fat loss exercise. It involves the jump rope, and I know what you're thinking, Chris. Why did you pick the jump rope? Because you can roll it up. You can throw it in your gym bag. You can keep it in your car. You can put it in your book bag. You can put it in your briefcase. You can keep it at the office in your desk drawer. You can take this anywhere. It does not involve you going outside. It does not involve you worrying about the weather. You can do this indoors. Sometimes you can't sprint indoors, right? So you have the option to take this powerful tool for like 10 bucks and do it anywhere. So there's no excuse outside of your lifting and your nutrition program on why you can't do this, other than the fact that maybe you don't know how. And if you guys don't know, I didn't know how to jump rope until about 3 or 4 years ago. Okay, I started doing it every day. I was really bad at it. I had all kinds of marks and whip marks on my back and my legs because I freaking sucked at jump rope. But I did it every day, 5-10 minutes, and then 10 minutes turned into 30 minutes, and 30 minutes turned into 40 minutes. So I'm pretty good at it now, you know? So it's one of those things you have to get over the hump and practice. But once you get it, you'll never forget it. And you can keep this in your desk. You can keep it in your book bag. This is my favorite freaking tool. It does not involve weights. You don't have to keep a kettlebell in your car. You don't have to have a ton of room to do it. All you need is like a square. You know, you could do it in an empty room at your office. Maybe just change your gym clothes, do a jump rope session real quick, and then get changed again. Like there's a ton of different ways you can do this, and you can do it anywhere. You don't have to depend on the weather or what space you have outside to get it done. The other thing about the jump rope, which is super cool, is that you can control the intensity. So one of my favorite ways to use the jump rope is 30-second intervals. You sprint, or 20 to 30-second intervals. So you sprint for 20 or 30 seconds, you take 20 or 30 seconds of a break. All out sprint, as fast as you can, all right? Get those hands moving, get those feet just slightly touching the floor, bouncing real fast, and then you take a 20 or 30-second break. And you repeat that for half an hour. Now you could take your jump rope movements and superset them with bodyweight movements or kettlebells. It's a little bit more advanced, but for the sake of keeping it simple, as always, this is the way to go. If you guys have any questions about how to incorporate jump rope in your training program, or maybe how to incorporate it in your training split, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you have any specific questions regarding that stuff or any other training or nutrition questions. I'll be more than happy to help you out and probably shoot a personalized video for you guys, post it up on the channel and give you a shout out. With that said, please subscribe to the channel. Let me know what else you guys want to see from me in the comment section below. Like this video if it spoke to you. And before you go, get your free fat loss gift. My way of saying thank you for watching my video for the past 4 minutes. Being interactive, subscribing, being awesome, and just you know, my way of just doing my part to help you guys get better in and out of the gym. Until the next video, guys, I'll see you later. Get yourself one of these guys if you don't have one already. See you.